I'm here at the new Bucks Head, where Telford have made it 4 wins on the spin, and the fans in the terraces here at the new Bucks Head will soon dare to dream. It was a fantastic afternoon. It was to be their toughest test for a few weeks. Spennymoor come here just a couple of points and a place below them in the National League North. And going into the game, it was Telford who dominated the first period, took the lead. Brendan Daniels with some quick feet on the left. He was taken down by Hibbs, who I'm told was a former loanee here at the Bucks Head. And it's been a case in the last few weeks. I mentioned it in my report. You know, you see it on the school playground. Whoever makes penalties takes them. And Murray Morgan-Smith went down last week and took his penalty. Daniels went down this week and took his. And it's as good a penalty as you'll see at any level. He smashed it into the back of the net to give his side the lead. Second half, Spennymoor must have been fresh off a possible rollicking in the dressing room at half-time, come back into the game, and Glenn Taylor, who's got 17 goals this season, capitalised as Spennymoor broke and lifted the ball over new on-loan goalkeeper Joseph Bursick. But it sparked Telford back into life, and Darren Knight's curled in a 25-yard strike. Doesn't seem to make him easy nights. He misses easy chances, but he's curled a fantastic effort into the far corner there to win it for Telford. Staved off a little bit of late pressure. Cowan made some good tactical substitutions, bringing on Morgan Smith and John Royal, along with Steph Morley, and just saw the game out. Really good game management. They're fourth now. They're 3 points clear of Chester, 8 points clear of Blythe in 8th place. And there's a bit of a buffer coming out there, and just a few talking points ahead of the game. Marcus Dinanga was the star signing. He went straight into the lineup, and Murray Morgan-Smith would have been a bit aggrieved that he was left out. Dinanga, probably about a 6 out of 10 today. Did little flashes of brilliance. There was a great one in the first half where he's taken a ball out of the sky, beaten 2 players and almost got a shot off. But he looked sharp, and Gowan Cowan is, spoilt for choice up front now. They've got arguably the best strike force in the division. Elsewhere, he made 5 changes, and some players, although they were poor at Nuneaton, they would have been aggrieved to have been left out of the side. Andy Wychley's been superb, I think, in recent weeks, and he's been replaced by Joseph Bursick. Whether there's an agreement that Bursick has to play on loan from Stoke, I'm not too sure. But Wychley would have been a bit gutted. Dom Smith done everything right since he came in for Shane Sutton, but the captain was preferred today, and he played well on his return to the side. And at the moment, one thing that Telford have got to be praised for off the pitch, I think the board, whoever it may be, whether it's Luke Shelley, the operations manager, or the interim chairman Andy Price, they're having a go. They've brought Brendan Daniels in this week and Marcus Dinanga, 2 players who will turn heads in the National League North and even in the National League. And so they've obviously had to possibly put their hand in their pocket, but they're having a real good go, and they're back in Gowan Cowan. They've got into a position now to go for promotion, and they're going to have a real good go, whether it's playoffs or automatic. The way they're playing at the moment, you could look into the top 2, but we'll have to wait and see. But at the moment, they're playing really, really well, and they're spoilt for choice. They've got 5 strikers now. Whether one of them departs before the end of the window, I'm not sure. On the transfer side of things, Gowan Cowan said his business is all but done. It's not a window, but a lot of business gets done in January, unless something surprising crops up. But Telford, massive positivity here. No one wants to get too ahead of themselves, but when Gowan Cowan, who hasn't looked at the table all year, looked at the table last week and is now saying where his ambitions lie. He said 7th at the start of the season. He's now saying top 10. I'm sure in a few weeks he'll say playoffs. Everything's positive here, and it could be a really, really good 2019 for Telford. So it's a 100% record in 2019, only 2 games, 2 wins. Fantastic win here today against Spennymoor. So final score at the new Bucks Head: Telford 2, Spennymoor 1.